Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I had like this really complex idea that I wanted to do for this video, but with how the rest of this week is gonna be, I don't see it happening until like 2 weeks from now. And yeah, so that's not fantastic. Um, so I figure I just get this video out now so that I can focus more on some other things. Cause like I said, it's like since I started drawing daily, I've been getting other things piling up in my life, and I don't know why. It's like every time I get really interested in something, something happens and I need to work more or I need to, take care of things like do my laundry and fix the stuff on my cars. Uh, this whole thing with my computer breaking and yeah, it's just been a wreck, and I just need to get this series over with so that I can move on and get to the weekly ones, because then I can have more time to get the things done that I need to get done. But so anyway, this is the end of the second month of drawing daily. This month was themed around Mark Burnett's Learn to Draw in 30 Days. Let's get right into the video. All right, so first we got day 59. Um, I'm counting this as like my redemption arc for day 58. Um, because I had to draw another hand in this one, and I was just supposed to, straight up draw a hand. I didn't have to do the frame like I'm doing it in this one. But I wanted to because I wanted to try it again. I wanted to see if I could do what actually needed to be done. Um, in the previous day's hand, and I think personally this came out a lot better than the other one did. Uh, there is one thing I don't particularly like about it, and that's the line that should that's like in the middle bottom of the palm where the end of the thumb kind of is in this. Um, I'll draw it here in a second. I'll point it out to you, but like near the bottom of this cylinder, I think I misplaced it personally because the frame, I don't think it was quite in the right spot, but I believe the rest of this came out really good. Thumb's a little bit too pointy, but at the same time, it's also not terrible. Um, that little line that I just did a second ago, you might have missed it. Anyway, I'm counting this as my redemption arc for that last hand, and we're gonna give this one a solid 4 out of 5. I'm thinking. I'm sorry, I just skipped right to the overall score, but yeah, four out of 5. I really like this, and had the original idea of turning the cylinder into like a sword to like have that be my way of personalizing this. But I really just wanted to focus on the hand as much as I could. And I probably could have spent more time on it, got some color in there, but eh, I got it done. I got it done. All right, and now we're on the final day of this season's drawings, day 60. And something that I thought would be really funny, and I mentioned while I was in a Discord call with somebody, well, at the beginning of drawing this, um, was that I thought it'd be funny to do the final day, with only a mouse. And actually, that frame that I just finished there was all done with mouse because I drew that circle pretty much perfectly. I had heard like after watching some videos that some people do start with just a mouse and keyboard, and I wanted to try it out and see what would happen. Uh, I was just fiddling around with it, and I got that perfect circle almost, and I was like, well, I could just use this. And if you can tell by now, pretty much the subject for today is a skull. I should have a reference image up of it on the side for you to take a look at to make following along. I don't have it up while I'm editing this, but yeah, I'll put it in there in a bit. Um, I am really, really happy with this one. There's one thing I don't particularly like, and that's the teeth. The teeth were hard because you had to like really pay attention to how many there were, first of all, and then second of all, you had to the way to tell easily if you had all of the teeth that you needed was by noticing the differences between the teeth. Like the three teeth on the far left on the top and bottom row, they all look the same. So you're like, okay, there's three of those teeth. Then after that, there's five of these teeth that are like this pointy thing, like I just drew there a second ago. And it was super hard to keep track of. That was probably the most difficult part. The rest of this, honestly, really easy. It was more about just following the frame that I had made up beforehand. And even though I had made the frame out of mouse and keyboard, I definitely did not continue the mouse and keyboard. And I wanted to do a slightly different background because I haven't been doing backgrounds in any of my videos, and I wanted to do a little background. So I thought this came out pretty good. Um, and I definitely surpassed my expectations with it. I had tried to draw a skull back in the day, before I had gotten into drawing daily, and it was awful. And oh my god, I can't believe I drew this. I'm gonna be honest. Like it's just crazy. Um, so I think this is gonna be our first ever, based off of everything that we've ever drawn. I think this is gonna be our first ever 5 out of 5. And yeah, I am so happy about that. I'm still going to continue improving more than this. I mean, for the amount of skill that I've shown off at this point, I feel like that deserves a 5 out of 5 for me. Um, However, in the future, I'm thinking, I come back to this. I still say it's pretty far up there, like 3.5. But like, I feel like I could do better. I feel like I could do better. Um, for example, specifically the jawline, a little bit wide, but that's okay because this is a 5 out of 5 for me right now. Loving every bit of it. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of the video, guys. Um, I like I said, I've decided to start uploading weekly. But we're gonna see how strict I am with that. I'm going to attempt to do weekly, but every once in a while, maybe bi-weekly, just because I have gotten a lot more hours at work specifically, and that's really cutting into my time for like other things. Um, I cut a lot of things out of my life, and that's honestly really good for me, and it's helping me save a lot of money. And once I'm out of this rut, I can start to lax up a little bit on the working part and maybe just keep the good habits of, you know, eating at the house and stuff like that. Save some money, but yeah, for a little bit, it's just gonna be really tough. I'm still gonna draw daily. Obviously, I won't be posting the seasons the same way. I'm gonna try and figure out a different format. Um, and maybe do something at the end of every video where I like show a collage of my favorite drawings from the daily drawing sessions, and maybe do this, put them all up on Twitter whenever I like them, because I have been posting a lot on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, I believe I have that in my YouTube channel. If not, I'll put it up there soon. Um, but yeah, I think that's enough of me rambling. I'm really happy with how the end of this second month turned out. And I hope you guys come back, stick around, uh, to see me progress. Yeah, I appreciate it. Bye bye. Shooby bop 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 a doo. Shooby bop 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 a doo.